Hey y'all. Okay, it has been a whole minute. I had my hair done, now it's not done. I had all kind of things since the last time I talked to y'all. But really what it is I just been trying to catch up on life. My day job, the job that actually pays me all the money and has expectations. Because let's see, where we last left off, J and G came into town. And so I took off Thursday, Friday, and Monday. And then my family came down as well, like about 10 of them. And y'all know I have 3 rooms rented out here in this house, and everybody stayed here. So it just took a minute after J and G left and everybody went home for me to just try to get this house back in order, try to get me back in order, because I'm an introvert, guys. A lot of people don't realize that, because I seem outgoing, and I can really be outgoing in the right atmosphere. When I have my mind right, I can turn up with no alcohol, no nothing, just naturally. But what people don't realize is it actually drains the F out of me. I'm more of a loner. I'm more of a small group person, like 1, 2, meaningful crowds, meaningful company, very intentional about who I spend my time with. So when I'm around lots and lots and lots of people for a long period of time, I go into my cocoon. I hide. I think the only person that I really talk to on the phone is Jay. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Grandma. Sorry, everybody. I mean, I don't even have the energy to talk to anybody or have a conversation with people. It's a thing. Some people say it's because I'm a Gemini. It's not because I'm a Gemini. It's because I'm an introvert. I'm an outgoing introvert. So people, I think, sometimes confuse introvert with being shy. I'm not shy. I used to think I was shy too when I was younger, but it's not that. And then people also confuse being an introvert with being socially awkward. I'm not socially awkward. I like people. I enjoy people. I can groove with people, just not for a long time. That's why after coming off of vacations and everything, it takes me a minute to get my energy rebalanced again. So that's what that is. So therefore, because I was also making up time at work, because a lot of you know, I don't like using time. I do not like taking vacation time that I can avoid, because I think of my time the same way I think about my money. I need to think about food the same way. I need to think about calories the same way. But in the meantime, I think about my vacation time and money the same. I really try to be mindful of what I use and spend. And I try to be mindful of where I can make up time, even if that means going in on a weekend and getting work done for the sake of time. And actually, this is what... I know I'm talking. Okay, I don't care. Let's just talk. I haven't talked to y'all in a long time. This is where, with my job, we do something called Agile. We're Agile, right? We're an Agile team. We do Agile framework. And part of what that means is we tell what our time is going to be for the work period. Our work period comes in 2-week work periods. And so we give the estimate of how many hours we're going to be at work. And so even when I say, I'm going to be here for 40 hours, even though I know I'm taking off, what I do try to do is make up so that I can meet that 40-hour commitment that I gave. So it's not so much making up time to not use time to keep my vacation time, though it is, like I said, it's 2 parts, but it's also meeting what I said I was going to do, my commitment. If I say I'm going to work 40 hours, I'm going to work 40 hours, even if that means being in till 8 p.m. at night, which I've done, which I do often, or even coming in at 5 in the morning, which I've done, which I do often, or even coming in on the weekends, which I've done, especially when we have some deadlines we're trying to meet. So that's what I've been away doing. Hence, I haven't had the time or energy to sit and record videos or sit and edit videos. Okay, so that's where we're at. So but in this video, y'all, now that y'all know where I am, in this video we are going to talk about what I have done with my money. What's up with my money? We're going to review the money for the month of June's review. It's like July 23rd. Is it July 23rd? No, it's July 24th, y'all. And I got some stuff to do today. We're having a sleepover today. We're having a Gratitude Sister sleepover party. We try to have this at least once a year. Somebody different host. Today, Corinne is hosting. And so we are doing that. And that is going to be so much fun. But I wanted to get this stuff done before I left out to sleep over for my adult sleepover. Okay, so this is what we want to talk about. I always say it's one thing to make a budget. Like a lot of people make a budget at the beginning of the month, but not many people actually go back and review the budget, review the money, because I feel like in the review is where we actually get to make real changes that can really better affect us in the future, right? When we look back and see where could we have done better, what did we do that we liked, what should we tweak, what are we still feeling some kind of way about? You're only going to know that after you go back and review what really happened. So in this video, we're going to talk about what really happened, okay? So in the month of June, I said in the month of June, I would bring home $15,058. And this is my after-tax income. This is what I expect to hit my bank account, okay? And this does not include my rental income for my property in Maryland, okay? None of this includes that, and very little of it includes the expenses of that property. The only thing that I show as far as that property goes with the expenses is anything that has to come out of this money here, this pot, okay? So I actually bought in $15,242. And here's what I did with it. I said I was going to do $906 on gifts, but I actually did $745 on gifts. I don't judge myself on gifts because in my world, giving is not something I have to do. It's something that I am honored to do. It's something that I enjoy doing, but let's be clear, I do not believe that any portion of my money has to be given away. Yes, it's nice. Yes, the intention is nice. But let me tell you, because I know a lot of times people tie this in with blessings. Here's the thing. If your heart is not in the right place, no matter how much you give away, you are not going to be blessed off of that because it's all about your intentions and what you're trying to do. If you're doing a quid pro quo, if you're trying to, wait, does quid pro quo mean this for that? I think it does. If you're trying to do that, it means that you're actually being, what's that word? Not misleading, but you have ulterior motives. You know what I'm saying? Like if I know I'm only going to support you because if I do, maybe you'll support me. That ain't the right way to go about living this life on this planet. You have to do it because you're sincerely inspired to pour your time, your money, your seeds into a thing. And I believe that I sow seeds that are not just monetary. I sow seeds in so many other different ways. So what I give in my actual budget as far as money goes is not all that I give. I like to think that what I give, the stuff that's priceless of what I give, you can't even put a dollar value to it. That's what I like to think. But it is my dream in life to be more philanthropic. I think of myself as when I'm super wealthy, that I will be able to really give and help people out who I'm inspired to help. That's what that is. Okay, let's zoom through the rest of these since I did all that talking. HOA, $97. Gas bill said $61. It came in lower at $53. Electricity, $185. Internet, $85. Cell phone, $225. Security system, $50. Cleaners to clean this home, $280. Now, pause. The other thing that you got to remember to do when you're going through this is really check in with your feelings. How do you feel about what you spend on things? When you look at your electricity bill, do you feel like, wait a minute, that's too high, Then think about what are some things that I can do to bring that lower. When you bring it lower, even if it's by $1, give yourself credit for that. So as I talk through this, remember, I already went through this on my own when I was writing this out. That's what I do when I'm writing it out. I get in touch with the feeling behind it. What do I feel good about? What do I feel some kind of way about? What am I feeling a little wobbly about? Let's do something about it. Okay, let's continue. Lawn, $125. insurance for 2 cars, one of which is mine, the other one isn't mine, and somebody else's insurance that I pay, $163. Easy Pass, $25. Now, in these next 3 things, I like to think of it as mindful spending. I don't necessarily give myself a budget, but I do try to be mindful and not just go on spending, shopping, deficit sprees, okay? So, food, $284. And I'm highlighting this in pink because I come to realize that I spend about an average of $300 a month on food. So whenever I come in under, boom, kudos to me. $65 on household miscellaneous, $86 on fun miscellaneous. Subscriptions, $75. All right, so with the subscriptions, Video IQ is $49 a month. I think I am going to cancel that because I realize I've been keeping it around for so long because I've just gotten used to the convenience of everything it tells me. But for $49, I don't think $49 is worth that price. $25, yeah. $49, no. So we're going to probably go ahead and get rid of that. Hair, I said $100. I spent $0 in the month of June. $85 for nails. I spent $0 in the month of June. Lashes, $125 roughly. Rhode Island. So I went to Rhode Island in June for my birthday. I went with my bae plus my sisters. And I knew, see, here's the thing. When I travel, even when I'm traveling with Jay, my man, I would never, ever, 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 ever feel like I'm putting all financial responsibilities on him. I'm not doing that. For one of the main reasons is because I know I want to do what I want to do and I have to consult somebody else's budget about it. So therefore, I put in my own budget when I travel, which is the things I did when I was single. So I continue to do that when I'm not single. And then all the stuff that he pays for or gifts me is just icing on the cake because he does not have to. Nobody's responsible for that. So I just give him kudos and super shout outs for even joining me on these journeys because he got to take off the time and do all the things and make all the arrangements and move his schedule around to do it. And he does it without complaint. And I love that because he is so fun and he is my boo thing, and I just really love traveling with him. So yeah, so I put in my own budget because I know how I want to ball out or whatever. And so I said $1,000 and I actually only spent $738. That didn't even include my plane ticket because Jay did my plane ticket for my birthday and he did a rental car for my birthday. Yeah, and then we split the room and we split some other things. And then he paid for some things and I paid for some things. And I keep all of this stuff in my records. I keep everything and every dollar in the notes section because I do like to know exactly where my money went, even on vacation. I do like to know. So I itemize everything. And that's how that goes right there. And I guess, we're having this conversation because we should do some videos on relationship budgets, dating and being in a relationship where neither of you are millionaires. So yeah, so I do think we want to talk about that. I don't know when, but one of these days. Okay, savings. I said $4,079 and I actually only moved $3,603 of savings. And it's funny that I prefaced that with only move because that's still, come on, $3,600 just to save because that's what you have in your budget that doesn't have to go anywhere. I think that is super awesome and super incredible. It's highlighted blue though because like I said, I originally said 4,000 and clearly I didn't meet that, but some other things came up. We're going to talk about those later down the line. Okay, so 401k, I sent $1,500 to my 401k, and this is what's needed to max it out at $19,500 for the year. HSA, $200, and this is what I need to max that out. I think at, what is it, $3,500? Something to that effect. Whatever it is, I've already did the math at the beginning of the year so that I can put in exactly what I need to max it out. Mortgage, $4,584. That includes my normal mortgage payment plus the extra payment that I am sending to the principal. I had to pay personal property taxes, and I needed $217 more because I had already set aside $200. Then I spent $64 in clothes. So this blue stuff right here was not in my initial budget, okay? And for Father's Day in June, I went to Miami, and then we took an impromptu trip to Key West, which was so fun. And I spent $539 doing that. And then I decided to start paying on another vacation that's going to take place in 2022. And I paid $615 so far on that. And then I had some extra money. I don't know how I came up with I had extra money. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. At the end of the month, because I adjust my budget throughout the month, as we all should, right? So I adjust things. I say, we're going to move this goal down. We're going to move this goal up. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. So when I adjusted, I had some money left over. And then I did a video. Y'all already seen the video. Okay, it was my end of the month money routine where I had some money left over, about $400, and I showed you what I do at the end of the month with the leftover money before I move it to savings or on my home, right? I give myself permission to spend. I give myself permission to strategize. And one of the strategies I did is because I knew that I had the July event with my family coming down. We were going to do a cookout. So I decided to use some of that money to stop buying food for the cookout. And I spent $116 in food. If you add all of that stuff up, it comes to $15,242. Every single dollar was accounted for. Every single dollar is tracked. I know where it went. And I, for the most part, approve. Until the next video, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not a member of the Fun and Budget family. I try to drop some, I'm not going to say gems, but I try to drop some clues you could use in all my videos that you can possibly apply to your life, make it a better thing, more efficient thing, you know. And talk to me in the comments below. I really do miss you guys. I really do miss you guys. Until the next video. Oh, and I'm also dropping videos over on the other channel, Sitting in a Tree. So sometimes when you can't find me here, you can find me over there. And vice versa. Until the next video, y'all. Peace.